decided that you will not let where you're coming from put your back on the ground by making decisions that people, that ordinary people, that unsuccessful people will not want to make, then you are in the right path. This Swift trip we are talking about, it is a business that will change your life, like I keep saying, for good. Now, you can see the aircraft, the vehicle, and the luggages. We are coming to build all of these services in an app, and you have the privilege to own all of these services. We are coming with an innovation that will make you and I decillionaires in dollars. That will make you and I decillionaire in dollars. A business that will elevate us. A business that will change our life for good. A business that by the time people see us, they will ask us questions like, how did you know it is going to work? The only thing you can tell them is that you just followed. You heard it and you followed. You are being what? Decisive. We are building a mobility business together with a commerce business. We are building services that lack patronage. We are coming with unique services. And in all, what are we building? We are building a system. And not just a system, a global system. A global system that will elevate us, that will uplift us, that will reshape our life. That is what we are coming to build. And we are telling you to come be part of those that will build this, especially from the scratch. Now, let us look at all of the things we'll be discussing on this morning. We'll be looking at what SWIFTtrip is. We will then be looking at where we are as a company. We will also look at how our customers, who are not co-founders, who are not co-owners of this business, will benefit from this business just by patronizing us. And then we will look at how you as a subscriber, how you as a co-owner, a co-founder will benefit from this business. These are the areas we will be covering in this presentation. Now let's look at the very first question which is before us. And what is that? What is this SWIFTtrip? What is SWIFTtrip all about? Now, the slide explains to us what SWIFTtrip is, telling us that this is a Web 3.0 decentralized echo chain enterprise, a global business, a Web 3.0 decentralized mobility, commerce, service providing what? Platform built on the Web 3.0, a decentralized system that enables you and I to earn in 5 amazing services, or rather in all of the services. A Web 3.0, which is the new version of the internet. We are leveraging on the AI, on technologies that are advanced. AI, machine learning, all of these are advanced what? Technologies. We are building this business app on this platform. A platform that connects everyone, a closed system that connects you and I. Every person that comes into the system is connected to each other That is why anybody cannot just come and be part of it. You must be connected to someone must bring you in. It's an echo chain system, a platform that enables its users to have access, control of every single transaction that will take place. We are building robust platform for what? Robust services. Like I said, what we are building is a business that is not just going to make you a Thessalonian. It is also going to make you what? It's going to make you and your lineage, you and your family, you and your extended family a what? Thessalonian in dollars. That is the power of system. You might look at it and to you it does not seem realistic. It's unrealistic to you. But then you can only see that because you do not understand the power of what? System. The power of system. The system we are building, like I said earlier on, it's a global system that gives you the privilege to earn from every transaction globally. That is what we are building. A mobility business on this platform. What is mobility? Movement from one place to another. And in SWIFTtrip, we have two types of mobility. We have the road transport and the air transport, which we will show to you. We say, what are SWIFTtrip core services? Now, let's quickly look at the services. We have the aviation. We have the e-taxi. We have the e-commerce. We have the logistics and the hospitality. All of these built on Web 3.0 blockchain support. Look at the services we are rendering. From the aviation, the e-taxi, the e-commerce, the logistics, and the hospitality. Look at them. Do you see anyone that is short of patronage? Do you see anyone that you can say, okay, I don't think this one is profitable. I don't think the market cap of this is massive. It's big. Or we can just manage this one. Is there anyone that you can manage here? That you can say you just want to manage it? The services we are rendering are robust services. Services that does not lack patronage. Irrespective of where you are or the time, season, it does not lack patronage. These are the services you're coming to own. A system. It is only a system that can give you this. How many of us can single-handedly build any of these services? How many of us can single-handedly build just one of these services? That is the power of system. Bringing people that are not even eligible to do something to come together to achieve it. The power of what? Collaboration. The power of togetherness, working as a team. We says together, everyone achieve more. With the power of a system, you are coming to own all of these. And these are not services that are difficult for the people. When I talk about the people, the masses, the customers out there to understand. Because when we roll out the aviation business, what are we talking about? We have companies that are already into the aviation business, like the Airpeace, the Eric, the Value Jet. All of these are examples of the aviation business, which you are coming to be part of. And we are not just saying we are going to own aircraft and then we will land in another airport. No, we are owning our terminals, we are owning the aircraft, we are owning everything. We are owning everything. You who is listening to me today, you will be an owner of an airport. If you are already a co-owner of SWIFT, begin to act as an owner of an airport. Of course, There's a way you will start thinking. There's a way you will start seeing yourself if you are an owner of a boutique shop and if you are an owner of an airport. There are two. You can see there's a big difference between oh God. There's a big difference with the way you reason. A big difference. When you speak like an owner of an airport. So to every one of us that are here that are already a co-owner of SWIFTtrip, I'm telling you, begin to see yourself in your airport, speaking, seated, crossing your leg. Speaking with what? Investors, speaking with clients. If you can see it, you will future in it. Sir, ma, I can tell you for free that many of us that are here today, we never thought of being what? An owner of an airport. But because of the power of information, the power of what? Opportunity being capitalized on. That is why some of us can sit here today and hit our chest and say, yes, I'm an owner of an airport. Today, it might just be an idea. It might just be on paper. But in the nearest future, it is something you and I will see and live on. Are you just coming to be an owner of an airport? No. us. Even when we are no longer in existence, the business what pays us. It pays our children. It pays our lineage for life. Let us come together and build this. We are calling out for like minds to facilitate the business development, to facilitate the business that we have. This 3% is embedded in the milestone of 2,400,000 node units. That's the number of people, or that's the number of units that will consume this 3%. The number of people that will consume this 3%. And how is that? Let's look at the slide which explains to us. Minimum volume to sell is 3%. Remember, your ownership percentage is 0.005, this is 125%. Now, simply divide 3 by your ownership percentage. It's going to give you what? 2,400,000 node units. It's as simple as that. Now, let's look at the next slide, which shows us where we will be launching this business in Nigeria and in the United Kingdom before we start launching this business in other parts of the world. In Nigeria and in the United Kingdom. Okay, so here are our certificates. We have the CAC certificate, we also have the EFCC certificate, and also the United Kingdom certificate. All of these are our certificates of incorporation. Okay, now the next slide is asking us what makes SWIFTtrip stand out. And we won't be taking this, but just so you know that one thing that makes SWIFTtrip stand out is this initialism we are introducing, this concept that we are introducing, which is what? The PYC. PYC. What does it stand for? Pay your customers. This is that single thing that is going to make SWIFTtrip stand out. Have you heard of any business that pays its customers after patronage? SWIFTtrip is that business that is going to pay each customer after patronage. I mean, after every patronage. But we won't be talking about this. Hopefully, tonight we might talk about this. But then, because of our time, let's look at what awaits you. Or first of all, we'll look at who is the brain behind SWIFTtrip. And he's no other person than Honorable Richard Nadi. He is the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip from Nigeria, Enugu State to be precise. Okay, he is the young, vibrant brain behind SWIFTtrip, and we are so much happy and we love the fact that he is the vision bearer of this massive business. And we pray that his wisdom will never run dry. God will continue to strengthen him in all areas of his life. Thank you very much, sir, and we really appreciate you. Now let's look at the next slide. Next slide, which says how you profit as a co-owner of SWIFTtrip. How do you profit as a subscriber in SWIFTtrip? You want to know, are you earning per year? Are you earning annually? Are you earning quarterly? Are you earning weekly, monthly? You want to know? That is what we will show to you. How you earn in the future. We want to assume a transaction takes place. Okay? How are you going to earn? Because in SWIFTtrip, you are not earning annually, weekly, or as the case may be. You are rather earning per transaction. Per transaction that happens from all of the services we are rendering. Every transaction that happens from the aviation, the e-taxi, the e-commerce, the logistics, hospitality, and every other services that will be added to SWIFTtrip, you are simply earning from them. Per transaction. That is the power of system. Just like Obasanjo, who earns per transaction or per recharge, per subscription of data from you and I. Every time we recharge, every time we subscribe our phone, he earns according to his ownership percentage. That is it. The same thing applies in SWIFTtrip. You earn according to your ownership percent globally. The only difference between we and Obasanjo is that he's not earning globally. He's only earning from every. I think M10 is an African business, so it's only limited to Africa. But SWIFTtrip is a global business. And another thing is the fact that we have five services that we will be earning from. While he has just one service he's earning from. So that is it. You are simply earning per transaction. Now we want to assume a transaction takes place, which is the e-taxi, and this ride costs 8,000 naira or $10. How much will you earn? How do we calculate it? You simply multiply the cost of the trip, multiply it by your ownership percentage. What is it going to give us? 0.0 in 3 places, 1 kobo. Multiply $10, which is the cost of trip in the United States, multiply it by your ownership percentage. It will give you what? 0.0 in 6 places, 125 cents. That is it. And this kobo and this cent that has been shown to you right now, it's what is going to make you and I wealthy. It's what is going to make you and I what? Super wealthy. That when people see us, they'll be like, this man has done something. This woman has done something. They don't know that you The only thing you did was to identify with the system. SWIFTtrip is going to make you that wealthy that people will begin to think you did ritual. Yes. SWIFTtrip is definitely going to make you that wealthy. Like I keep saying that I want to make money. I want to make money that people should say something like that. This boy has done ritual. Yes. Only me. And my God knows that, yes, my money is legit. That is the kind of money I want. Even before SWIFTtrip came. That is why we say the mind is very powerful. Just think it. It will make everything. It will bring everything in the universe to make that thing work. Here I am now. An owner of a global business that will definitely make me earn the way I want to earn. That will make me that wealthy. All I did was to think of it. Then the universe brought everything to make sure I key into it. And once you can think it like that, once you see it, you will be able to recognize it. This is amazing. 0.0 in 6 places 125 cents, or 0.0 in 3 places 1 kobo. This is what is going to make you an decillions in dollars. Just like we say here, cent and kobo can become millions, billions, trillions, and decillions of dollars. Let's look at how it's going to make us that. Where we could be in 5 years from now. In 5 years from now, we want to work with a worst case scenario. Business does not go as planned. Business is very bad due to one thing or the other. Globally, you're looking at 50 trillion trip for a worst case scenario. 50 trillion trip performed globally in all parts of the world. We are accumulating it together and we are saying it's a total of 50 trillion trips. And then we are saying this 50 trillion trip cost $8,000 or $10 respectively, which is not possible. $10. All trip cannot cost $10. All trip cannot cost 8,000 naira. But since we are calculating, we need to stick to a figure or an amount so we can get an accurate calculation, right? Now, we did this same calculation, this $10 and 8,000 naira for per trip, and it gave us 0.0 in 6 places 125 cents, or 0.0 in 3 places 1 kobo. Now we are bringing the per trip profit in dollar and per trip profit in naira, multiplying it by the 50 trillion trip performed. What is it going to give us? If you do 0.0 in 6 places 125 cents times 50 trillion trip, which is 50 and 12 zeros, what are you going to get? You are going to get $6.25 million. You do 0.0 in 3 places 1 kobo times 50 trillion trip, you get what? 5 billion naira. From what? Just one service. A worst case scenario of what? One service. Worst case scenario is already yielding for us this amount in the space of 5 years. Somebody says system. Identify with the system. That is the best you can do for yourself and your family, for your lineage. That is the best you can do for them. Identify yourself. This is just 1 unit giving you this. Your 0.0 in 5 places 125% giving you this. How much more you who has the privilege to own multiple units? Now you have the privilege to own multiple units at a slashed price. This is also a call to you. You shouldn't miss out on this privilege. Don't miss out on it. To own 1 unit or multiple units. The same way 1 unit is going to pay you, that's the same way all extra units purchased will pay you. Now, let's look at the next slide. SWIFTtrip asset growth, of course. Look at the business you came in with $150 has given you $6.25 million or 5 billion naira in the space of 5 years for a worst case scenario. That is why we say manpower or manual labor cannot take you far. It is best you identify with a system that gives you the privilege to earn and sleep. To sleep and earn. To earn and sleep for life. It is only a system that can make you this wealthy. I tell you for free. Come together. Let us build it. Because it won't make sense that you heard of it now and you decide to just wait and observe, saying, let me see if they can do this. By the time they do this, they do that. Okay, that is when I will be part of it. Ma, sir. Then you might not be able to buy it because you won't get it at this rate you're seeing today, $250. Or maybe you're hoping another promo will happen. You won't get the opportunity. You know you want to get in the future. It is my advice to you to get it now. SWIFTtrip will make you a decillionaire in dollars. It does not need anybody's validation to make him or her that. So long you identify with SWIFTtrip, it is going to make you a decillionaire in dollars. And if you don't want to be a decillionaire in dollars, sir, please, I'm always available. You can share the money with me. Share the money with me. I want to be more than decillionaire in dollars. I want to be a virgin trillionaire in dollars. If to you being a decillionaire in dollars is unrealistic, is not possible, or rather you don't want it, please, I am here to help you. Share with me. I believe there are a lot of persons out there that would also want you to share with them. Don't miss SWIFTtrip. Don't miss SWIFTtrip, okay? Because it's going to make you a man and a woman of value in the nearest future. And the nearest future. Now we've shown to you how you earn in the future. Let us quickly show to you how you earn in the now. How you earn in the now. Alright, we say we have a corporate global challenge. We have a corporate global challenge. And the speed to our global success depends on the speed at which we collectively solve our global challenge. We have a corporate global challenge. The speed to our success depends on the speed at which we collectively solve our global challenge. And what is the challenge? The 2,400,000 node units to be sold is the challenge. Where do we get that from? That is why we say it's a collective effort. It's something you and I need to work. You and I need to work in order to achieve. It's what? A collective effort. 2,400,000 node units. It's what is needed. Now let's look at the next slide, which says, as a co-owner of SWIFTtrip, as a co-founder of SWIFTtrip, every time you solve a unit of this challenge, you get paid. You are not doing it for free. You get paid every single time you solve a unit of this challenge. A unit of this challenge. Now let's look at that. How do you solve the challenge? Very simple. Let's look at that. We say become an active campaigner. Become an active member of SWIFTtrip that creates awareness to the people out there. Sell units of SWIFTtrip ownership and earn big from SWIFTtrip campaign pool fund. Earn big from SWIFTtrip campaign pool fund. And what's the pool fund? Here's the pool fund. 238,867,800 million. It's what is available for you and I to earn. Remember, from the $250 you're paying, $100 is what we consider as what? Advertisement fee. Now, That $100 times multiply rather by unsold unit of SWIFTtrip gives us what? 238,867,800 million. So in case you are asking how we got this, that is how we got it. Simply multiply the advert fee times the unsold unit of SWIFTtrip, and it will give us this figure. Now we say SWIFTtrip campaign pays. How you earn as a campaigner from SWIFTtrip campaign sponsorship pool fund. How do you earn? Very simple. SWIFTtrip gives you the privilege to earn up to your 4th generation. Yes, your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th generation. You told someone about SWIFTtrip. That person you told about SWIFTtrip is your success line, your 1st generation. If I tells Mr. A about SWIFTtrip and Mr. A sees the light, sees the opportunity in SWIFTtrip and decide to be part of it, he is my direct success line and considered my 1st generation. He pays $250. From that $250, I get what? $70. That is the awareness fee paid. The company said, thank you, Mr. Orinami, for that introduction. And I will be so glad, and I'll put more effort to talk to more persons about SWIFTtrip. And as I keep talking to these persons directly and they are registering, I keep getting what? My $70. Awareness fee, advertisement fee. And if this Mr. A that I told about SWIFTtrip tells Madam B about SWIFTtrip, Mr. A will himself earn $70, while me will earn $15 from that indirect introduction or that indirect registration. Why am I earning $15? That is because Madam B is my 2nd generation. It simply means from every of my 2nd generation, I will be earning what? $15. From my 3rd generation, how many dollars will I earn? $10. From every of my 4th generation, how much will I earn? $5. Now, $70 plus $15, that is how many dollars? That is $85 plus $10, $95 plus $5. That is what? $100. You can see how the $100 has been shared. And a person cannot come and say, oh, I just want to pay $150. I don't want to campaign about SWIFTtrip because I don't know how to campaign. I don't know how to talk to people about SWIFTtrip. I love my privacy. Sir, man, you can't do that. You can pay $250. It is not something you will negotiate on. $250 is what you pay. Okay? Now, is that all? Is that all that is available for you and I now? Remember, we are talking about how you earn in the now. Is that all that is available for you and I now at the vision phase? No. We also have what we call the extra campaign cash award. Extra campaign cash award. This is an award you get when you introduce 50 persons directly under you. You get what? $50. The company appreciates you with $50 and you are known as the SWIFTtrip runner. You talk to more persons about SWIFTtrip and you are able to register about 500 persons directly under you. The company appreciates you with what? $1,000 and you are known as what? The SWIFTtrip icon. You talk to more persons. You're able to register 5,000 persons. You are considered what? The face of SWIFTtrip. And you earn what? The company gives you what? $10,000 to say thank you for all you do for SWIFTtrip. If you are serious with SWIFTtrip campaign, you will notice that there is more than enough awaiting you. There is more than enough available for you. Do not miss SWIFTtrip profit share offer. Do not miss SWIFTtrip profit ownership for any reason. Don't. Do not miss it. That is the best we can do. And what is that? By showing it to you, by sharing it with you. You can only decide, and that is yours too. That's your decision to make. You can only decide to either be part of it or not. You can only decide to either be part of it or not. I repeat, do not miss SWIFTtrip profit ownership for any reason. How to subscribe now in SWIFTtrip? How do you do that? Simply by making your payment of $250 to the company's account. And we are telling you, please make sure it's the company account you're making your payment to, which is SWIFTIFY Technologies LTD, FCMB. Every of your payments should go through the company's account. Don't pay to someone else's account. Don't pay to an individual account. Pay to the company's account. We have a lot of scammers out there. Please. SWIFTIFY Technologies LTD is the name of the company, while SWIFTtrip, to those of us that are maybe confused. Okay? Now, SWIFTtrip is one of the service which is the e-taxi, one of the service that we are rendering, or one of the services that we are rendering, like I said, the e-taxi. Okay? Now, that is that. Once you make your payment to the company's account, SWIFTIFY Technologies LTD, which is the account number is 200460738 You can also visit the company's website www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. I will take that again. www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. There you will know the conversion rate. And also, if you want to get the USDT wallet address, you can also get that from the website. Now, by the time you are done making your payment to the company's account, what you will then do is to send your proof of payment to your sponsor, to your introducer, to that person that told you about SWIFTtrip. That person is your sponsor. You will send a proof of payment to the person, also with your full name, with your phone number and your email, so that you can be registered. Because in SWIFTtrip we don't share registration link. Yes. You go back to the person that told you about SWIFTtrip, and that person will then connect with the hub admin of your state or country. And if there's no hub admin there, the person can then connect you with the international admin. The international admin of SWIFTtrip. Okay? Now, once you've done that, the node ID will be given to your sponsor. Then your sponsor will get you what? Registered. Okay? Now let's look at the next slide, which is calling for ticket booking for our event here every Saturday, 8 p.m. Sorry, 12 noon. 12 noon every Saturday. Okay? So we will be having our seminar here at the headquarters this Saturday by 12 noon. It's 12 to 2 p.m. So all you need to do is to just invite your friends, invite your colleagues, invite your prospects. Send their names to this number on the screen. If you are coming as well, please don't fail to send your name to this number on the screen. Then your ticket will be sent to you. And ticket booking starts on Wednesday and ends when on Friday by 6 p.m. So do well to connect with this number. Okay? Do well to connect with this number. Thank you very much, and we really appreciate you. So quickly, we want to take you to the website. We want to take you to the website where you can see the conversion rate for those of us that are yet to visit the website. Okay? So let's do this. Let's go to the website, which is www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. Let's not forget we are always live 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day. So tonight is going to be another exciting time to talk about SWIFTtrip. So for the online viewers, please don't fail to connect with us on Telegram by 8 p.m. today. Okay? So let me quickly show us. I'm trying to get a website. Okay. All right. So this is it, the website. read disclaimer before you close the website. Before you close this disclaimer, okay? Now let me zoom this so we can all see it. So this, you can see how beautiful the website is. Okay. All right. So you can see the node bot, you can see the counting, and you can see the available units of SWIFTtrip. And you have what we call the USD inflow here, and we also have the USD outflow. Now this USD inflow, you want to make a payment of $250 to the company's account. All you need to do is to multiply whatever figure you have on the USD inflow, multiply it by $250. Whatever it gives to you, that is what you are paying to the company, to SWIFTIFY Technologies LTD. You can see the account number here, 200460738. You can just click on this box in front of it to copy it, and then
shareholders that this is a person who hasn't understand what we're doing. They don't understand that we are building this 20-story building because it is part of the vision. It is not just something we've said we want to come do. It is the hospitality side of SWIFTtrip, which is called Swift Homes. Then building that would as well encourage the persons who are observing if we are scammers or not. When they see what a scammer can't do, they would rush in massive number. And I tell you the fact, in the space of 5 months, 50,000 units of SWIFTtrip shares by that project ongoing, it's going to be something like, we call it an underestimation towards what we would have done in the space of 5 months, what we would have sold out. So this person don't even understand how money would come in from the subscription of the intending co-founders in order to build what we intend to build. Remember, without this loan, we can continue campaigning little by little, and people will still bring in that funds, but it's going to take us a long time. So this is a quantum leap which many do not understand. Now, why did I read this to us? He says, I doubt his vision. And then he said, building a 20-story building in Port Harcourt, in Dubai, in UK, in the United States of America, he says it is impossible. I am adding those in case you don't know that this thing we're building here is the least to what we will build in other nations. Now, shareholders of SWIFTtrip, you are observing too. Do you know we said 1 million naira minimum at July? We had much more response. So when shareholders have said it is too high, now it was brought down. August 1st till August 25th, brothers and sisters, we are still struggling to exceed beyond 10 MOUs. That is 10 investors. What is coming in? 300,000, 600,000, 500,000, 1 million. Shareholders of SWIFTtrip. If the people who have said it is impossible, we do not believe his vision, what about you? Remember, we don't need anybody outside our fold to build this 20-story building. This fund, this 2 billion we're asking for, we don't need an outsider to give it to us. You that has believed in this vision, that has given me the benefit of doubt, put body. Let's make this thing happen. The naysayers are out there saying it's not going to be possible. Don't make their talk or their expectation or their watching, yes, their expectation, don't let it become a reality. It is we that will do this thing and prove them wrong. I am calling out on the shareholders of SWIFTtrip. Support this project. As a matter of fact, the 300,000 naira investment is over. 1 million naira minimum towards this project. This is not a rice and beans or crayfish thing we are doing here. The money is not there, I know for sure. But we can put ourselves to it in any way and make this thing happen. When I say in any way, please, I mean in legal ways. Once there is the will, we will find the way. And to everyone who has invested above 1 million naira before today, at the returning of your funds, that is the capital or the supporting fund and the compensation, which is today 25%, to 9 million naira, 25%. 10 million naira above, 35%. At the time we are paying back, I, Honorable Richards, am going to give to every shareholder who has supported this 1 co-ownership slot, an extra unit for everyone that has performed above above 1 million naira before now. So this is not to those who have done 300, 600, 900,000 naira. I am talking of 1 million and above, and any other funds coming in from now. 1 million naira above, 1 million naira above. You don't have the 1 million naira, please just relax, or you can as well just source for funds. Let's do this thing, my people. Let's do it. I am calling out to the able shareholders. I know that with God by our side, we can do it. If every shareholder of SWIFTtrip arise, this thing is nothing for us. Please, my people, I am kneeling down to beg us. This one, it's an appeal. Please, my able shareholders, wherever you are watching this, and if you are not yet a shareholder of SWIFTtrip, but this thing touches you, it drives you towards greatness, I'm calling you, support me. Everything is not scam. I know for sure that we have passed through a lot of things. So even if those who are not yet in are looking at it like a scam because they have not understood this structure, support me. You have gone to churches where you donated 2 million naira, 5 million naira, says the work of God. This is a work of God as well, and a work for our generations. Support me. Please. Able shareholders of SWIFTtrip. As a matter of fact, I am lying down on the ground to say, support your CEO. I need this support. Thank you so much, able shareholders. There are many that will still see this video and still say he's a scammer. There is nothing anyone can do to please everybody. But to those that God laid this in their heart, to make this 20-story building a reality, support me. I am not looking for the 10 billion here. All I need is a supercharging fund, 2 billion naira. And this thing is a done deal. We know what we've been building since 2021. Coming up here, the observers of SWIFTtrip, I tell you, they're in tens of millions. Starting up something that will make everybody to know that this one no be scam. A scammer cannot do this kind of thing. Only the tearing of our foundation. Oh my God. The billionaire out there, support SWIFTtrip project. You and your generations. I, Honorable Richards, I will make you a decillionaire in dollars. For those who missed those videos, I will say it again. You have the 2 billion I am calling out for. I said don't transfer it to the company account. Keep it in your account. Just identify with us. Say, I am ready to work. I am ready to push this thing with you. The company that will be the contractors, which I say they will be from the United States. You get the account details. You will be in the meeting. You will converse with them. You get the account details. You make the payment. The cement, the rods, the what's the name? The tractors, whatever is needed. Account details is what you pay to. I don't need that money in my account. For the billionaire that would say, are you sure is it not a scam? All I need is that cooperation. Help us. And when we accomplish this, you will understand that all that we need is idea. If I tell you that 2 billion naira will be given to you 100% in 5 months, I am not making that statement because I just appeared. We have been here laying a foundation that is about to burst. Take this opportunity. Take this opportunity. Oh my God. Able shareholders of SWIFTtrip. If every other person doubts it, I beg you, don't doubt it. Support me. You've believed in this vision. Even if it was years back that you came in, you believed in it. There is something that made you to pay that money as a co-founder. This is the time for a turning point in SWIFTtrip. Help me. Help me. Help me to help you. I am fighting this fight for you. You think it's not just because of me. Your generation will call you blessed. Your generation will be glad that you are part of this process. You helped me today. I will help you. And I will not just help you. I will help your children's children's children. We will be long gone. But yet, the impact, the legacy we build, we continue to build men until the coming of Christ. I love you all.